It's all good. Okay. Alright, that's good. How's it going, everybody? Hope y'all are doing well. Why is this game so loud? My goodness. I'll lower you in a second, but yeah, we're back with more Tsukihime. It's Friday. Hope y'all are doing well. There you go. But yeah, we're back. We're here. We're gaming. Or at least that I could have access to. And right now there's just some scenes that I don't have access to. But yeah, so we're gonna see how it goes, right? We're gonna see how it goes. All this I'm waiting to do until I finish both Arc and CL route. But for right now, we're gonna try to finish Arc's route, and if we're lucky, start CL's route today. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, there you go. So that should be one of them. Yep. There's no way I can help her. There you go. I was almost killed by just that black dog. If I go with her, I'll die for sure. I can't do something like that. It'd be suicide. I managed to glare at her and reply, trembling. She looks at me with displeasure. Suicide? Why? With your killing abilities, I would think you have nothing to fear. I was different. I'm sorry, it's gotta be so much faster. I'm sorry, but I'm just a normal student, not some kind of monster like a vampire. A normal student can't go out here with a person like you. Oh? Do normal students usually cut up girls they don't even know? No. I feel weakened by her comment. But that was special. I never felt that way before, and I lived a normal life. Enough, shut up! Huh? The pupils in those red eyes open up. Immediately, the feeling she exudes changes. The chilling feeling is unbelievable. I think my heart might stop beating just from her glare alone. Don't get me wrong. You killed me. I'm saving you and not pulling off your head right now just because you might be useful. My neck feels numb, like someone is slowly sinking a blade into it. My throat, which had been so hot a moment ago, is rapidly growing colder. The air I breathe feels heavy, as if the very air around here is freezing. I feel a cramped sensation that almost makes me collapse. An oppressive feeling full of despair, like the world itself was glaring at me. All that feeling of weight condenses and hammers into my brain like a bullet. The, uh, Everything goes white. A disgusting feeling. Pain, like someone opened a hole in my skull and is pouring in alcohol. That is the only way to describe this sensation. Ah, I can't even cry out. The sounds leaking from my mouth are no longer human speech. Ah, my heart is breaking apart. My memories are crumbling. She's only glaring at me, but I feel like she's reaching into my skull and kneading my brain with her bare hands. If this continues, I'm going to be empty. Stop it. That's all I can say before I lose my sanity. Suddenly, the invasive feeling inside my head disappears. Duh. Releasing the oppressive aura, I hug myself. I'm still alive. I'm not dead. I'm still alive and breathing. I feel like I'm about to cry. To feel such deep emotion on such a simple thing is something I hadn't experienced up until now. How about it? Maybe now you understand your position a little better? You think I can understand that? All I can do is look up, tremble, and grit my teeth. There's only two choices. You cooperate with me, or you don't. Simple, our contract is established. Where did all that anger from just a moment ago disappear to? Speaking in a cheerful tone, she extends her hand to me. I guess I can finally introduce myself now. I'm Arkwood. My last name is really long, so just Arkwood is fine for now. I'm a true ancestor type vampire. How about you? I heave a heavy sigh at her unprecedented introduction. It's a sigh of resignation, evidence I decided to accept this nonsensical situation. I'm Tonoshiki. Sadly, I'm just your everyday student. I said it before, but I'm really not going to be much use. Grasping her Arkwood's hand, I stand up. She takes a long, hard look at me, and then offers me her hand again. Nice to meet you, Shiki. I'll have you take responsibility for killing me. Arkwood grins as she extends her left hand. There are all sorts of responsibilities in this world. This is probably the first and last time someone takes responsibility by helping someone they killed. Damn it, do whatever you want. But there's nothing else I can do. I grudgingly extend my left hand and shake hands with the woman in white claiming to be a vampire. And there you go. So there's one. Go here. Duh. It's impossible. I was almost killed. Yeah, I already read this. There you go. Hey, hurry up and answer. I don't think I'm being unreasonable here. She doesn't understand. It's evident she can't see that she's recklessness incarnate. If I get involved further with her, she'll drag me past the point of no return. I gotta find a chance to escape. Alright. I'll listen to what you gotta say. Putting my hand on the wall, I somehow managed to stand up on my own. I got to pass through the small road. Sorry, hold on. Okay, just had to make sure that was okay. Alright. I got to pass through that small road if I'm gonna get to the main street from here. Fortunately, it's farther away from her than it is from me. If I set off while pretending to talk, I could probably make it to the main street. Oh yeah, we still don't know each other's names yet. I guess it's a bit too fast to ask you to cooperate with me. She nods in agreement. Isn't it? If you tell me more details, I might agree to help. Really? Then what should I talk about first? How about the vampire incident that's got this town in an uproar? Or maybe I should explain what we'll be doing from now on. She makes a serious face while she thinks. This is my only chance. I run as fast as I can. I run to the road that leads to the main road in one breath. Huh? I can hear her voice from behind me. But it's too late. Now I'll definitely be able to escape. Poor Shiki. Huh? That's strange. As I take a few steps forward, I fall down hard on the ground. Hey! What are you doing? She comes over, giving me a look more filled with amazement than concern. Nothing. I just wanted to run for a bit. That's all. Seems she hasn't realized I was trying to escape. I get up. But ow. I feel an incredible pain in the joints of my foot. I can't get up. I guess I was a bit too hard on you back there. Sorry. If I had softened the blow a bit when I pushed you, you might have not sprained your foot like that. Might not. Listen, you. I wanted to complain about her pushing me, but if she hadn't, the black dot would be chewing on my neck by now. And that would have been the end for me. It's okay. I'm grateful. Oh, it's okay. I'm grateful. Thank you. But why did you want to start running? Were we having a conversation? No, this is so silly. I can't exactly say it was a matter of convenience. She stares at me. This is bad. You have to be a real idiot not to understand what I was doing. Hey, that was an indication you wanted to cooperate with me back then, right? I can't answer. I said I would listen to her but not cooperate. I don't want to lie. Answering her question requires a definite no. Just so you know, I know what sort of person you are. Don't give me a half-hearted response. If you run away now, I'll just be going to your house next. What? That means that she's gonna come to the mansion even if I escaped from here. She's got me. I lost. If that were to happen, it wouldn't just be my problem. Akia, Hisu, and Kohaku-san might be attacked by this crazy person too. God. What a mess. It's like I never had a choice in the first place. Well, I don't mind either way. The vampire's familiar has already seen you, so you'll surely be attacked. If you go around by yourself, you might act as a decoy too. What? Hey, don't tell me that! Yes, that familiar recognizes you as you being on my side. And that means I'll be attacked by things like that even if I don't help her. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna keep watch while I sleep? Or are you gonna drive off those familiars by yourself? If the results are gonna be the same, I can't do anything but, or if the results are gonna be the same, I can't do anything but nod. You swindler. Or you swindler. I nod to indicate that I will help her. Okay, our contract is established. Where did all that anger from just a moment ago disappear to? Yep. Which one leads here? Is it this one? No, because it skips here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just that I'm missing something here. Oh, weird, honestly. Strange. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. Oh yeah. Hold on. Hmm. We better look it up online to see. You know what? I'll worry about it later. Right now, I gotta. Oh, oh weird. I canceled. Or got the shoe mended for a second. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, my fault. I'm just gonna try to get Arcoots, I think, the other one, and then we'll keep going from there. Stay in the classroom. My lunch changes every day according to my mood. Some days lunch is made for me. On others, I might yearn for some udon and switch to the school lunches. When a meal is simply too much trouble, I go to the store and buy some milk and bread instead. I didn't ask for lunch today, since I'm not returning home to the arenas I turned down the offer this morning. Consequently, I won't have anything to eat if I stay in the classroom. I have to go to the cafeteria even if I don't feel like it. So that's what it comes down to. I leave the classroom with some exasperation. The cafeteria is packed as usual. Would I be able to... There you go. The cafeteria is packed as usual. While a long line of people waiting for their orders have developed, I joined the line in order Shikara udon. Looking around the cafeteria, I spot a familiar face on the back table. Yo, Tono! Over here. Ariko vigorously waves his arm. Oh yeah. My head hurts. But there aren't any other empty seats, so I have no choice but to walk over to the table where my friend is sitting. Sheesh, you're late, Tono. I told you we have a special guest coming today, so you should have got here sooner. Despite his words, Ariko is alone. So Ariko, where's the special guest? She dumped me. She said she was busy with something today. Said she'd come next time. Dumped you, huh? So is this guest a girl? Yeah, she's a senpai I've been hitting on. Well, she's popular with everyone, so I guess it can't be helped. Getting straight to the point, Ariko slurps his curry udon. Seems persistent, yet at the same time, he's not. That's one of the good things about him. So what was the real reason? Huh? What do you mean? The real reason why you were early this morning? Oh yeah, not just a person who comes to school early just because he gets up early, Ariko-kun. I question Ariko as I sit next to him, eating my Shikara udon. Ariko gives an uncommitted response as he slurps away at his soup. You're going back to your real house today, Tono? Yeah, I am. Wait, have I told you about that already? Nah, I just heard it from the teacher. Ariko continues to wolf down his curry udon without glancing in my direction. Oh, I think I already read this. Yeah, I already read this. No, actually, maybe not. Huh. Well, I'll be safe just to be sure. Alright. Are you going back to your real house today, Toto? Yeah, I am. Wait, I told you about that already? Nah, I just heard it from the teacher. Haruko continues to wolf down his curry udon without glancing in my direction. I thought, maybe Tono would get really depressed, so I decided to check it out. I see. And your verdict? Pretty disappointing. Was it worth getting up early for? You really have too much time in your hands, Haruko. I conclude as I bite into the white rice cake in my shikara udon. That's the kind of person Haruko is. Today's the day I return to the house of my real family, returning from the home of the adopted family who raised me. Haruko must have heard about it somewhere I came to school early because he was worried about me. Haruko, I think your appearance does you a disservice. You really are sentimental underneath. If it's always melancholy Tono telling me that, then maybe I'm the real thing. Haruko slurps noisily at his noodles. So man, what's really going on? What do you mean? You've been living with the Urima since primary school, right? It's been 8 years already. Your dad has basically disinherited you. Why is he suddenly calling you back now? He didn't disinherit me. He just kicked me out of the house somehow. Tono-kun, if there was a family that kicked their kid out of their house somehow, that's not a tragedy, it's a comedy. But it's so boring it's not even funny. Haruko spreads his arms and shrugs. Refusing to ever be serious is one of Haruko's easygoing, easy to understand traits. Yeah, I guess you're right. If you get kicked out of the house, laughing is all you can really do. And then he says some cliche line like, never step foot in this house again, or something, right? That's what people would call disinheritance. I'm gonna think of it. Never heard why you were disinherited. Who knows? That's something I'd like to know too. Well, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. Grabbing his bowl with both hands, Haruko drinks what is left of his hot curry soup. Lunchtime is short. Following Haruko, I decided to quickly finish my Chikara udon. Yep, skip. Oh, this is new, huh? Okay, what? As soon as I step out into the hallway, I run into a familiar face. Huh? What's up, senpai? Do you have some business here at the second year classrooms? Yes, business with a second year student to be precise. CL senpai approaches me with a smile. Listen, I have some nice snacks here, but no one to talk to. It would be a waste to eat them all by myself, so I came to catch an idle-looking person to talk to. Someone to talk to? But there's no one left in the classroom. You dummy! It's the same with all the other classes too. You don't usually come to the second year classrooms anyway, do you? You're on the lower floor, right? If she wants someone to talk to, aren't there plenty third year classmates she could talk to? She really didn't need to come all the way up here. Shouldn't you think about asking your third year classmates? Conversation would probably be better. Yes, but today I'm in the mood to talk to younger. Whoa. Please don't ask for a reason, it's just a whim. Well, I won't ask. I probably wouldn't be able to understand even if she told me. Senpai's smile disappears as she stares into my face. Are you free right now, Tono-kun? Well, if having nothing to do means I'm free, then I'm definitely free. Senpai grabs a hold of my sleeve. Well then, you are now caught. Aw, she's adorable. Let's go have some tea. Senpai invites you with a smile. There's no reason for me to decline the offer, and besides, it should be fun talking with Senpai. Sure, I'll come along, if it's okay with you. Then it's decided. Alright, let's go! Still holding my sleeve, she begins walking down the hall with a light gait. Wow. Our school has a room like this? Could it be for the tea ceremony club? Yes, it's the tea ceremony club's room for now. It seems like it hasn't been used up until I came through. Or until I came now. Senpai steps onto the tatami mat and starts preparations with a rattling noise. A club room, huh? If that's the case, one of the other club members be coming. It'd be bad for an outsider like me to be here, right, Senpai? It's okay. It may be the tea ceremony club, but there aren't any other members except me. There you go. Thanks to that, I can use it freely during break time and after school. Here we go. Smiling, Senpai begins spraying the cushions. Tea is tea, but it looks like this is really going to be a serious tea ceremony. To be honest, I'm a bit overwhelmed. Senpai, I don't have the slightest clue what I'm doing, or what to do. What are you talking about? I only know up to the pouring bit myself. With a blunt reply, Senpai put the teapot, her cups, and some tea cakes into a plate. We're just gonna have a casual conversation, so there's no need to be formal. Is it any fun that way? Or it isn't any fun that way, is it? Smiling softly, Senpai pours tea into her own cup. I just don't get you, Senpai. Mumbling, I pour my own tea. I slurp some. Picking up the tea cake and putting it in my mouth, I sip again on the tea. I was ever involved with it, but the Aruba family is a prominent tea ceremony family. Being raised in a household like that, I was used to drinking tea and doing nothing. Senpai looks at me with a somewhat troubled expression. What's wrong, Senpai? You look a bit unhappy. Eh? I was just a bit surprised at how calm you were about all this, Tono-kun. Really? Well, my family is a strict one, so I'm used to these kind of things. More importantly, Senpai, didn't you have something you wanted to talk to me about? Yes. I haven't thanked you for this morning yet, so I thought I'd take care of you for a little bit like this. Senpai makes her incredulous statement with a soft smile. Take care of me. That's not how you use the phrase take care in Japanese, Senpai. Oh, really? You mean people don't say taking care when they're showing someone hospitality in order to thank them? No, they don't. I don't think it's a mistake exactly, but it's not quite right either. These manner-related phrases are sure difficult, aren't they? I suppose I shouldn't try to use them if I'm not familiar with them. Senpai laughs embarrassedly. No, not at all. I say manners come from the heart after all. I didn't know that actually. As long as you have the right feelings, it's just a trivial error. Senpai's eyes snap in my direction as she stares at me. Her gaze is so serious, I feel like I just became some kind of rare animal in the zoo. Senpai? Did I just say something rude? Senpai continues to stare at me. Senpai? For some reason, I feel incredibly embarrassed. It really does suit you well, Tono-kun. Being younger yet calmer than me, yet impertinent. Senpai glares at me. I don't understand how her mind works at all. I'm sorry. It was kind of arrogant for me to speak like that. Yes, it was. Yes, it was so impertinent I was moved. She lowers her shoulders with a sigh as she sips her tea. I've become curious about you, Tono-kun. Please, talk to me. Please talk to me. It can be about anything. Senpai straightens her posture with an attitude like a teacher looking at her student. It seemed like I can refuse. Well, it's okay, but it's not going to be very interesting if we're just going to talk about me, Senpai. Senpai responds with a smile. I got no choice. It's not like me, but I suppose I'll talk to her about school. In the end, Senpai was happy to listen no matter what I talked to her about. It was surprising to see her get so worked up when we were talking about middle school. Apparently, Senpai had never been on a school trip. That sounds nice, everyone going on a trip together, she said, her eyes twinkling. It was quite an impressive sight. Anyway, I had a one-sided conversation for an hour, but it made me rather tired. With Senpai's permission, I decided to head home. I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. I has to leave here because this is Hisui. I can't do that. No. So sorry about that, but whatever. I walk along a different path than the one I usually take. Passing through unfamiliar streets, I slowly approach the Tono mansion. The surroundings are not completely unfamiliar. After all, I have lived here until I was 9 years old, 8 years ago. It's not like the first time I had taken this path back to the mansion. My feelings are a little complex. The path home is nostalgic yet fresh. Up until just now, I had not looked forward to returning to the Tono household. No, now it doesn't seem so bad. The house I lived in until I was 9 years old. Right now, my sister Akiya is in an utterly un-Japanese Western-style mansion. Tono Makihisa, my old man who hated me, and the master of the Tono household died a few days ago. My mother died from an illness after Akiya was born, so the Tonos had dwindled down to me and Akiya, to me and my sister. Being an eldest son, you would think I would stand to become the Tono heir, but I have no such privilege. To become the Tono heir means being bound by a strict upbringing. I have lost count of the number of times my father had scolded me over my dislike of not being able to live freely. That's when I got involved in an accident and my body became weakened. My father saw it as a good opportunity to get rid of me. His reasoning was something along the lines of, someone who could die at any moment cannot become the heir, even if he is the eldest son. Sadly for my father, I betrayed his expectations by making a quick recovery. But my sister Akiya was already deemed to be the heir to the Tono household. And so I heard that Akiya, who was already being raised harshly in order to become a proper daughter of the Tono household, received an even harsher upbringing since then. That was a long time ago. I played together with Akiya in the mansion back before the accident. After that, I never saw her again. The life in the mansion I abandoned 8 years ago. Those 8 years were long and my memories at the time have largely faded. But in spite of that, there is one thing that even now continues to burn strongly within my heart, and that is... Yeah, I can't do you just yet. Just me! Yep. My little sister Akiya. Skip. What was the line? I forgot what he said, but it was Royce the 5'9" talking about... I forgot what it was. Is this new? You should do it different. A lot of Hisui stuff going on right now. There's so much Hisui. Interesting. Stressed from dinner, I loosen my shoulders. I stretch out as far as I can, then I collapse onto the bed. Man, even dinner is hard work. Is it? Well, it's not like the knife and fork are really heavy. It's just that Akiya's gaze is really severe. Okay, that makes more sense. Are you there, Shiki-sama? I can hear Hisui's voice along with a knock at the door. Yeah, I'm here. What do you want? Come in. Excuse me. Hisui enters with a bow. I have come to make the bed. You may not enjoy watching it, so would you mind relaxing in the sitting room for a while? No, I don't mind watching. Oh, I think that was more her asking you, please leave. I'll just behave myself in a corner, so just go ahead and do your job without minding me. Bouncing up from the bed, I move into the corner. Hisui looks like she wants to say something, but thinks better of it and silently begins to make the bed. That's so funny. Hisui? Yes? What is it, Shiki-sama? Oh, you can keep making the bed. There's no need for you to stand up so straight. Hisui doesn't answer. Seems like she had a servant's education drummed into her. Please, just talk to me while you work. I'm beginning to feel bad because it seems like I'm interfering with your work. If you say so, Shiki-sama, then I will comply. Hisui silently returns to making the bed. Is it true that the curfew here is 7? Yes. The main gate is locked at 7, and all the entrances to the mansion are to be locked at 8. It is also a rule that one must try not to go walking around in the mansion after 10. Not even walking around in the mansion? Well, I got no complaint with that, but isn't that kind of harsh? Aki and I aren't children, so I don't think you have to go that far. Indeed. It is a rule, however, so please abide by it. You are aware of the recent disturbances at night, are you not, Shiki-sama? Yeah, that vampire thing Arihiko was talking about. Well, as long as something like that is happening, I guess it's better to be safe than sorry. Do you have any other questions? Hisui finishes spreading the sheets and turns around to face me. Let's see. I have all sorts of questions, but I know nothing about Hisui and Kohaku-san. Do you mind if I ask an off-topic question? Yes, what is it? I'd like to know what kind of work you and Kohaku-san do around here. I am here to serve your needs, and my sister Kohaku is here to serve Lady Akiya-sama. In our spare time, we do the maintenance chores around the mansion. Is there anything more you would like to know? To serve? So that's what it is after all. My shoulders suddenly feel heavier. It seemed completely natural to Akiya when she said it, but I'm nothing more than a normal high school student. I have no interest in having a girl close to my age serving me, at least for now. At least for now? Oh, I guess marriage, maybe? Like... But I don't know, that's not... Maybe. By saving me, you mean you're a personal servant? Yes. Please do not hesitate to ask anything of me. Well, I get it. Going by how Akiya was talking about you, and it seemed like I can dismiss you, so I'll just obediently let you serve me. Is there anything in particular you would like? Nothing in particular, but could you stop calling me Shiki-sama? To be honest, I get chills down my back when I hear it. Shiki-sama, you are my master. That's what I'm saying I hate. I've been living a normal life up until yesterday. I have no desire to start living a life where a girl my age addresses me with Sama. I see. Hisui's response was less than enthusiastic. Just call me Shiki, and in exchange I'll call you Hisui. Let's do away with the formalities and be more casual with each other. Still expressionless, Hisui lowers her eyebrows as if she's being troubled. But you are my employer. It's not like I'm hiring you. You're the one doing the things I can't, so you're the great one. I see. Hisui gives another unenthusiastic reply. Looks like I won't be able to talk her into it in just one day. Anyway, that's how it is. Don't be so formal towards me. I'll be grateful if you tell that to your sister Kohaku-san too. Very well. As you say Shiki-sama. Expressionless Hisui bows her head. She completely failed to understand. I will be leaving now. Please rest for now. Please rest now for the night. Bowing, Hisui puts her hand on a doorknob. Oh, I forgot to ask something. Oh, hold on for a second. Running towards the door, I put my hand on Hisui's shoulder before she leaves. I remember this. In an instant, Hisui's arm pushes away my arm with incredible momentum. With a whack, she slaps my hand away and leaps back. Eh? Oh? It's so sudden that that's the only thing I can say. Hisui is expressionless, but she glares at me fiercely. Did I just do something wrong? I'm very sorry. Hisui's voice sounds very nervous. Not used to being touched. Please forgive me. Hisui's shoulders are faintly trembling. I feel like I just did something really terrible. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize without thinking. I don't understand why myself. I just feel sorry for Hisui and lower my head. Hisui says nothing. I get the feeling her stare is calm again. You have nothing to apologize for, Shiki-sama. I am the one to blame. No, well, maybe, but I scratch my head. Hisui stares at me, pausing only to blink for a second. What was it you wanted to ask me, Shiki-sama? That's right. I stopped Hisui because I wanted to ask her something. I want to ask about Akiha. Does she go to boarding school? That was only during middle school, Shiki-sama. From this year onwards, Akiha has special permission to attend school from home. Sorry about that. Yes, you mean she goes to school from here? Yes, but it's uncommon for her to come home before dusk like today. Akiha-sama has practice up until dinner. Okay, thank you. So she is always home before 7. Practice? Practice what? Today is Thursday, so she would have had violin practice. Huh? Usually, she's able to return before dinner on weekdays, so if you have anything to say to Akiha-sama, please let Ni-sama know, or Lee-san know, after dinner. Hisui bows to say goodbye and leaves the room. Violin practice. What on earth is that? She's not some upper-class lady or anything, so why would she have to do something as bothersome as... Oh wait, she is an upper-class lady. Yes. Come to think of it, my sister Tono Akiha is a natural-born upper-class lady. In my memory, she was always the obedient, ever uneasy sister constantly following me around. As a child, she was always quiet, never having even the courage to express her own desires. She was a frail girl who would always live in fear of scolding from her father. Yeah, people really do change after 8 years. After 8 years, I've become the me I am now. Aki has become the person she is right now, too. 8 years is a long time. It's half of our lives up until now. I was absent from this mansion during the vital period where a child becomes an adult. I'm sorry, Akiha. I think things would have been better if I had been with her during those 8 years. I knowingly mumble an apology. There you go. Yep, can't go to sleep just yet. Just me! Well, I gotta go check it out, so. Yep, yep. Still can't go to the tea ceremony room. Guess it has to do with this. Well, don't gotta worry about it now. Just gotta get to the what's her name ending in the classroom. Yeah. It's just a bad dream. Wow. Interesting. Talk about the mansion. Yep. Yep. I'll corroborate. Yep. I should be escaping after all. I still can't leave her alone. Yep. All this stuff that I've done before. Okay. If we don't stress at 38 to the free out chest and PP and the PO asking Jay-Z with a blow up presser may mean to blow us best. Alright. So what day is it here? Day 6. Alright. Eyes of Death Perception. It's quiet at the mansion gate. The time is 7 o'clock at night. Hakia should be back, probably having tea in the sitting room. Not sure what's going on, but I hear voices coming from the sitting room. It's almost time for dinner, so it's strange for people to just be talking at this time. Kawaku-san should be in the kitchen, and I think a conversation between Hisu and Akia would be out of character. Definitely would be. Kawaku-san and Akia are drinking tea, perhaps. Well, I guess that's most likely. First things first. I open the mansion's front door. Hisui's sitting in the lobby. I'm a little late, but I'm back. Hisui silently greets me, devoid of any expression. She does not say her usual welcome back and looks like she's in a bad mood. Something happened? I might be imagining it, but you seem a little angry. There is a guest for you, Shiki-sama. She's been waiting in the sitting room, so please hurry there. A guest for me? Hisui nods. I wonder who. there isn't anyone who would come visit me. Oh wait, have this terrible, terrible feeling. Hisui, what kind of person is it? A pretty woman with golden hair. Hisui's response is straightforward. I wordlessly dashed towards the sitting room. Too late. It seems the current state of affairs is already at a level I can't escape from. Welcome home, Nissan. Oh, you're finally back! They both greet me in completely opposite manners. What is this? What am I looking at? Arcuid and Akiya seem to be confronting each other. They are both sitting down calmly. But while Arcuid's calmness is natural, Akiya's calmness is from her hostility toward Arcuid. Akiya takes a look at me. What's the matter, Nissan? You do not have to stand there. Please, have a seat. I feel like I'll get stabbed if I go over there. I'm fine, I'm fine. Anyway, Akiya, this person is, well... How should I explain this? Akiya would not believe me if I said she's a classmate of mine. And telling her I met her in town would be like throwing oil on a fire. Well, what is it? That's, now that we're in a situation, I think it doesn't matter what I say, but I have to make a good excuse and get out of it. That's what I have to do, but why did Arcuid come here in the first place? Why did she say she came here? I point to Arcuid in a desperate suicide gamble. She tilts her head, confused. Isn't she one of your friends, Nissan? That is what she told me. Well, yeah, you can say she's a friend. I see. I really would like for her to be introduced to me. If she is your friend, Nissan, I can't push her out of our house. This is so awkward. Well, well. Well, Akiya-san. Then Arcuid, or I start to stammer again. Then Arcuid, unable to sit quietly during our sibling conversation, joins in without permission. Please don't worry about it. I just came here to get Shiki, so we'll be on our way. Isn't that right, Shiki? My whole world jolts. This is bad. If I let her keep talking, she'll lead me to an early grave. Laughing desperately, I run to Arcuid and grab her arm. Hey, Shiki, what are you doing all of a sudden? There's no limit. There's no time to listen to her complaints. I pull on her arm and dash out of the sitting room, leaving a stunned Akiya behind. Hisui is in the lobby. She looks at me with somewhat colder eyes than usual as I run Arcuid. Are you leaving, Shiki-sama? Yeah, I'll be back late. I really am sorry, but can you leave the gate open? Yes, as you wish. I dash past Hisui's courteously bowing figure and escape the mansion. Ow! Just wonder what were you thinking, taking me outside so quickly like that? That's my line! What in the world were you thinking? Coming into my house like that is just insane! Are you trying to destroy my life, you idiot? I grit my teeth as I glare at Arcuid. Idiot? Are you calling me an idiot? I'm calling you an idiot. I'm calling an idiot, so what else is there, idiot? If you want to argue, I'm listening. Huh? I'm completely infuriated. It's been a while since I've been this mad, and once I'm mad, I have to say everything I want to the person I'm mad at, no matter who it is. Hey, I just came to see you. I didn't do anything to make you mad. Wait. Are you serious, Arculin? You only came to see me? I didn't even say anything weird. I didn't say anything to your sister about your eyes or about me or anything. Of course. If you did, we wouldn't be talking like this. I would not have hesitated and thrown you out if you did. I don't get it. Then why are you so mad? That's because you don't ever think. You just don't think, do you? Look, you already stand out just by being here. I'll say it now, but you should realize that just by being here, you cause trouble. For the time being, I said it all. Getting it all out of my system calms me down, but obviously Arcuit isn't so calm. Looking like a cat, she stares at me ill-temperedly. What? Saying things like that? What do you mean I stand out? You're a white blonde woman in Japan. Of course you stand out. Don't I look like any other human? No, beautiful women always stand out. Doesn't have to do anything with being human. I answered directly. I answered so flatly that Arcuit understands flatly too. Well, I said too much. It was the first time that's happened to me, so I kinda panicked. That's okay. It seems like I was the one to blame. Arcuit nods meekly. I feel a little guilty because I think there's something more to it than that. In the first place, why did she come to my house? Anyway, why'd you come over? Or anyway, why did she come over? Well, I wanted to talk to you too, so I guess it's a good thing. Really? I was just wondering how you were doing, so I swung by to see you. I see. Next time, please do so in a different place. And as stealthily as possible too. I'm worn out. Anyway, I want to have a serious talk. I want to talk about it somewhere else since I feel uneasy here. So is that okay? Sure, but talk about what? You'll see. There'll be less people around, so let's go more towards the middle of the park. Telling her to come on, I start walking. Tilting her head in curiosity, she follows me obedient. She really is like a cat, huh? First thing I see is pregnant Scott program, bro. Can't be serious. There you go. Okay, back to it. Back to the guide. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah. What is this? What the heck? Wow. Okay. Huh. Okay. Back then, the whole mansion was like a giant playground. The garden, a deep forest. The house, a tall castle. We played in our own little world, which would take days to explore. Every day was fun. No one thought about ever growing up, and we believed that days and nights would always be the same. It was just a childhood spent playing like puppies. We got along wonderfully, and we were the best of playmates. Whenever I turned back, Akia would be there, waving her hands and hiding shyly. Yes, always the same. At the time, the mansion was a giant playground. The garden, a deep forest. The house, a tall castle. We played in our own little world, which would take days to explore. I slowly awaken and open my eyes. The morning light wraps around me and my sleepiness starts to lift. As the last messages clear, I sense that I had a very nostalgic dream. As soon as I open my eyes, I start to see those terrible things jump into my vision. My head stabs with pain. I scramble for the glasses by my pillow and put them on. I take in some air. After taking a few deep breaths, I manage to calm down. Why did I? So early. Seeing those lines so clearly this early in the morning. It's difficult to see the lines of death in buildings. It's usually hard to see them, and seeing them so clearly like I just did now is rare. What's more, I even saw those points. I think my headache is getting worse too. Sensei said those eyes would attract things that weren't good. I think Arcuit and these vampires are certainly not good. So maybe it's all affecting my eyes and making them stronger. Can't be. I'm probably just tired. Huh? Come to think of it, Hisui isn't here. It's already past 7. Normally she would have already come in and woke me up. Maybe Hisui slept in. But I see my freshly prepared uniform on my desk. Okay, I see. It's a plushie. Alright. What is this? Maybe she has some other duties. I'm a little curious, but I guess it doesn't concern me. I don't have time this morning, so I should just hurry up and change and go to the sitting room. As I go from the lobby towards the sitting room, I realize I forgot something terribly important. I open a door and stand there without taking a single step forward. Akia is in the sitting room. Kohaku-san is nearby, and the two of them are drinking tea silently. Normally, she would say, "Good morning, Nissan." No matter how angry she might be, but she doesn't even look at me this morning. It goes without saying. Arcuit coming here last night has some very lasting repercussions. Akia's irritation is permeating the air. You could practically cut the tension with a knife. Good morning, Shiki-san. Well, it seems like she's remained unaffected at least. Yeah, good morning, Kohaku-san. Raising a hand to Kohaku-san, I enter the sitting room. Akia glares at me as I shuffle into the sitting room. I'm not gonna succumb to this silent pressure. First of all, I have to change the mood. Mr. Guy's a pee-pee perception. Mr. Guy's a pee-pee. First of all, I have to change the mood. Seems like I'll lose to her silent pressure if I act normally. So I have to switch my approach. Good morning, I say to her in English. What a great morning, isn't it, Akiha? I agree here, frankly. I think she's staring at me harder. Ouch. If I keep receiving her silent pressure, without a doubt she'll bore a hole right through me. I'm gonna go get some breakfast, so I'm off to the dining room. Yep. I should retreat to the dining room. Nissan. Her voice stops me dead in my tracks. Well, of course she wouldn't let me go like that. What? Did you need anything from me? I try and play dumb. She doesn't even bat an eyelash. I have something to discuss with you before breakfast. Please sit there on the sofa. Got it. Please keep it as short as possible. I plop down on the sofa across from her. Kohaku-san brings me a teacup. Aw. Her smile seems to say, hang in there, okay? And I'm able to gather up at least a little courage. Aw. I drink a mouthful of tea and meet her gaze. So what do you want to talk about, Akiha? That woman last night. Just what is she to you? That was close. Akiha's normally so roundabout, but this time she asked straight on. I'm taken so much by surprise I almost sprayed my tea everywhere. Nissan, did you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. Loud and clear. Crystal! Then please answer. That woman from last night. Just what is she to you, Nissan? That's a troubling question. She's a friend, a person I agreed to help. A friend so important you had to leave in the middle of the night? Yes. I don't intend to have to approve of other relationships you have, but you are in school now, correct? The other side of the tunnel family going to places with some strange woman in the middle of the night. Please stop doing such shameless things. As she speaks, her cheeks flush and she looks away. I see. Akiha thinks our relationship with Arcuin is like that. Wait, Akiha. Listen, there's really nothing between us. I'm just helping her find something. I'm Makihisa's soul. After that, we won't ever see each other again. Oh, really? Mia's not wrong. You certainly seem very close. That must be my imagination, right, Nissan? Her gaze was cold. Frigid, even. If I lied with something like, that's not it, things would be much easier, but more than the fact that I don't want to lie to Akiha, I really don't want to say that we aren't close. That may not be your imagination, maybe. Right. You were panicking like I'd never seen you before. You were never serious about anything and now you show all this emotion. Just what's gotten into you. That's not it. I was just totally caught off guard that she'd actually come here. That woman calmly waited for you the whole time, Nissan. She casts a sideways glare at me. She seems really convinced that Arcuin and I are dating. Look, Akiha, we've had sex before. She's my wife. You're getting it completely wrong. In the first place, we first met by me killing her, but I saw the rest of those words. It'd be too stupid to tell the truth. I can't even think of a good excuse. I can only stammer. If you cannot answer, then let's change the question. You've been calling that woman her this whole time. What is her name? Arcuin. I see. So you did not meet at school? There are no foreign exchange students at your school. How do you know that? Oh wait, it's... Huh? Oh, is this another bot? Yippee, it is! You're telling me Earl's Sweatshirt and Drake are working on music together? Like Tyler and Drake I could see, but like Earl's Sweatshirt and Drake. That's funny. Crystal. Like Akia says, there's no one from overseas at my school. How long have I been streaming for? Like, an hour, maybe? An hour and 20. Really just been messing around the whole time then, huh? It's right, but why does she know that? Or why does she know that much? Sunny-san, just where in the world did you meet a person like this? Like that? In the city. Just a coincidence, really. Huh. A coincidence, is it? Then Arcade must have talked to you. No, I was the one who talked to her. Well, not quite talk, but I was the one that initiated her contact. Why did you talk to her? I thought Arcade-san was nothing to you. Or did you only intend it like that from the beginning? Her questions are right on the mark. Oh my goodness. Step by step, she draws closer to my secret. I'm a mass murderer. Like a snake staring at a frog. She ignores all my excuses and is trying to drive me into a corner. I can only now use force to end this conversation. That's enough. I said she's nothing to me. Or excuse me, I said she's nothing to me. Besides, whatever I do doesn't concern you. You don't have any right to complain about who I date anyway. Whoa. I point at her directly. After giving an angered face, she stands up without a sound. That's odd. I thought she would yell back at me, but instead she appears very uncomfortable and looks away. Oh. Even I didn't want to say this, but it's just, I get a bad feeling from her. If it was anyone else, I would just be resigned to it. But for you to be ensnared by her, doesn't that make me just a big fool? I don't know why. But she regretfully bites her lip as she says those words. That's why I'm saying she's nothing special. Or that's why I'm saying she's nothing special. What's wrong, Akia? You seem a little strange. That's enough. If you want to do as you please, then feel free, Nissan. Akia storms noisily out of the lobby. I don't understand anything at all. I don't understand girls. Let's see. Yeah, that was pretty bad, man. She was just concerned, that's it. Okay. Oh, Shiki-san, that was horrible of you. Okohaku gives a disappointed sigh and starts walking after her. Poor Akiya-sama. If you're gonna bring your lover, please bring someone more normal. If you did that, Akiya-sama would have understood. Kohaku disappears towards the lobby after Akiha. And there you go. Get money, yeah, yeah, get money, yeah. I'm like, ooh. Still don't get why that one's the right choice. Well, I guess the other ones are just bad choices in general, so. You telling me this is the right choice? That joke answer was the right choice? Alright, man, sure. There you go. Yeah, don't assault her, weirdo. Was that the one that I did over here? Okay. I should look for Archibald, no matter how impossible it might look, no matter how hopeless it seems. It's all I can think of. I'll keep searching until I find her. I can't leave her by herself. I can't leave her. I can't let her settle things a row by herself. Alright. My mind is set. So I won't waste any more time here. Have to go in town this very moment. And even if it means looking for a needle in a haystack, I have to find Arcuin. Oh, interesting. Interesting scene. Okay. Then we ball. There you go. Now we get the true ending. Oh no, wait. This is the good ending. Never mind. Let's see. I start walking from the mansion atop the hill towards school. Like any other school day, the morning is wrapped in tranquility. Autumn is almost over and winter is close by. Perhaps when this fake season in between the heat of summer and the chill of winter changes, maybe this transparent feeling will also change. I see more figures of students in uniforms the closer I get to school. Today is Saturday, so most of them are smiling as they walk along the road. Once I pass the intersection, I reach the front gate. It'll soon be a month since I came back to the Tono mansion. I've already become well used to this route by now. The traffic lights turn red, and I stand in front of the crosswalk. Every time I stop here, I remember that one time. At this intersection, Arka was waiting for Tanoshiki back then, as she sat on the guardrail, just like she's doing now. Huh? I say without even thinking. Between the cars rushing by, a scene unfolds just like before. Well, she's there, dressed in white with golden hair down to her shoulders, long, slender eyebrows over crimson eyes. Her figure I could never mistake for anyone else, no matter what. This figure that has already vanished long ago. The light turns green. The students around me start moving. In the midst of it, I'm the only one who stands still. She's the only one who notices I'm here. She has her typical smile as she crosses the intersection. I can't speak. I'm so overwhelmed with emotion I don't even know what to do. Even if there's just some sort of bad illusion, I'm so happy just to see her again I could cry. I can do this. I can do this. What I learned in boarding school is... no. Oh, this is terrible. The heck? Sorry I'm taking so long. I'm just looking for something for this game, but I'm just really convoluted for some reason. Ah, read it from 7 years ago. You're so useless. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I have an ending to finish. Anyway, even if it, she has her typical smile as she crosses the intersection. I can't speak. I'm so overwhelmed with emotion I don't even know what to do. Even if it's just some sort of bad illusion, I'm so happy just to see her again I could cry. Hello. Are you heading to school, student son? I can't believe it. The illusion even has her voice down perfectly. Shiki? Hey, why are you so quiet? Don't tell me you forgot about me. Those red eyes looking up at me. There's no way I could forget. At the same time, there's no way she can be here alive. I can't speak. She wrinkles her eyebrows together and glares at me like an angry cat. Jeez, what gives? I put up with not getting to see you and was waiting here so long. Don't tell me you're angry, Shiki. I just can't believe it. This isn't an illusion in front of me. It really is. Arkuma? Yes, it's me. Thank goodness. I thought you became a vegetable after fighting Roa. I really was worried, you know? Wait a minute. I'm so confused. What do I say? What should I be happy about? Is there something I need to know? Or need to do? I really am just so overwhelmed I don't know. Shiki? Hey, you're acting funny. Your mouth is wide open, so are your eyes. Well, it's kind of interesting for me, so I'll keep watching. Arkuid. That's what I mean. Jeez, you just keep saying my name. We finally managed to meet again, so you can't find anything more fitting to say? Yeah, there's no mistake. There's only one person who could say such ridiculous things. Why? I can't hear you, so please say it a little louder. She tells me, come on, and she points her ear closer to me. Why are you still alive? I scream and voice my feelings as long as I can. Ow, not so loud, Shiki! You, don't say not so loud. Why are you alive? I thought you were gone. That I would never see you. That I would always regret it. But why? Just cheerfully, as if we only said goodbye yesterday. How could she greet me so simply? Oh, I see. Yeah, I never did tell you, Shiki. Arkuid drops a fist to her other hand in realization. Yeah, I never did tell you my reason for pursuing Roa. He stole some of my power. In order to take it back, I pursued him, but you completely destroyed him, right? And the power that was freed from Roa returned to me, and I managed to come back to life. There you go. You never told me about that! No, I didn't. It didn't really concern you. You. Why? Anyway, I revived, but I could barely resist the vampiric impulse inside of me. I probably would have done something terrible if I went to see you, so I slept until I regained my power. Because of that, I was able to return to normal. But it took 7 days to suppress my impulse. Then, you really okay now, Arkuid? Of course! If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. She flashes me a full smile. Arkuid takes my hand. You know, Shiki, while I was asleep, I was really looking forward to meeting again like this. Because once I did, we could go around and do so many things. I was thinking it'd be so nice to get better and even just a little quicker. Arkuid looks at me with a pure, unadulterated smile. I'm speechless. Not in a bad way, I'm just so happy. Being able to see her smile again, all the things we can do from now on. How I told Senpai that my wish was ever to leave Arkuid alone again. Not one of them was lost. There's so many things I want to say and tell her right now. There you go. Well, right now, I'll just speak honestly from the heart. Welcome back. I've been waiting for a long time. I squeeze her hand in return, and briefly tell her just that. She looks a little bewildered at first. Yeah, saying as she looks away in embarrassment. Arkuid? I call out to her. After a brief pause, she faces me with a full smile. Yeah, I'm back. I'm glad you were still yourself, Shiki. My chest tightens. If this wasn't right on the way to school, I would embrace her and kiss her. Her smile is just so adorable. It is. It really is. Alright, let's go, Shiki. You're gonna take me to so many places, right? Arkuid releases my hand and jumps like a rabbit. She's so radiant I can barely look at her directly. But, where? Anywhere. Somewhere you think is fun, Shiki. Smiling, Arkway replies like it's nothing. But that's a little troubling. Do you know I do have school. Hey, can't you at least spend a day with me today? Arkway looks dissatisfied. Evidently, I'm extremely weak against that face of hers. Well, even if I went to school like this, I want to be able to concentrate there. More than anything else, I want to be with Arkway. You're right. Who cares about boring reputation? I'll be a truant. Okay, Arkway. I will indulge your selfishness for the day, my princess. Yay. Bump. She suddenly presses her body against mine. Hey, Shiki. That night, what were you talking about with Sia? What you were talking about with Sia? Your feelings haven't changed. She looks up imploringly at me as she asks, my feelings that night? What do you mean? How about you saying you loved me? I start to sputter. It's too embarrassing for her to ask me this question when she's this close to me. Oh, I forgot. You shouldn't eavesdrop, Arkway. I can't help it if I overheard. Anyway, come on, answer me. Your words that night, they haven't changed? Idiot. I don't even need to say it. Yeah, they haven't changed. I can't make any guarantees, but they'll probably never change. I'm so embarrassed I look up at the sky and answer. Arkway wraps her arms around mine. Oh. I think you should prepare yourself, Shiki. Prepare? Prepare for what? I can't help but let a tinge of uneasiness creep in my voice. She holds onto my arms and speaks with a smile. Because you promised to be with me forever. Didn't I say when we first met? I'll have you take responsibility for me. Then she starts to walk, still holding onto my arm. She's as energetic as a child, urging me to hurry up to get to the playground. Oh, I see. Certainly, I would have to prepare. Speaking to no one in particular, I start to walk with her. I head towards some random place, going against the flow of students going to the school. Where to? Well, there's no place we can't go. The sunlight really suits the princess of the moon accompanying me. The weather's a perfect blue sky. Hand in hand, we walk towards a new beginning for the two of us. And there you go. That's the good ending. I remember my friend telling me about how, yeah, thank you. Thank you, game. I remember my friend telling me about how the good and true ending for Arkway's route, like, you would think the good ending is the true ending from the way it goes, but nah. I guess it's more like the optimistic ending since the true ending is so bleak. Except that I go back to the mansion. I'll go back to the mansion. It's not like I've given up on Arkway, but without any leads, I don't think I could find her. Then instead of running around blindly, I should go back to the mansion and think calmly about what I can do. It's all I can do. On paper, my lack of ability to do anything. But right now, it's all I can think of. There you go. Just wanted to see that. That's it. Now that all those are done, it's just these three. Ba ba ba. Yeah, there's a bunch of them that I could do. And if I'm being real, I should probably do them when I'm not streaming because there is a lot of them, and I don't want to waste your guys' time by well, this is the ARC stream, so if I were to do it, it would be now. I'll just skim through them. Yeah, I'll just skim through them. Since this I have to do later, I can't do you just yet. I'll have to do you once, yeah. I already did all you. This I don't know how to get. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to do this right now. I want to go to CL's route. I saw the endings for Arcua's route, but I want to go to CL. I want to do something new. There you go. All right, so this is all the same. I'll do all the Arcuate stuff off screen. I'll just since that's like 100%ing the stuff. The main goal is to show the route, but I'll do the Arcuate stuff later date. I really do want to start CL though, so pardon me if that's annoying for viewers. Anyways, yeah, CL route it is. Besides, there's so much overlap between these two that it's hard not to see most of it. Yeah, like honestly, if I'm being real, seeing most of the CL route is gonna lead me to seeing most of the ARC route anyways. There's just some things that I'm not gonna see. But that's fine. Like I want to see most of them through CL route anyway. Alright, go into the hallway to think about it. This is the seeing her outside, like, what is she doing? And just talking to her or whatever. Seeing CL again too, that's funny. During lunchtime, the hall is packed. Students head to the cafeteria or to their favorite places, lunches in hand. Caught in the flow of people, I contemplate whether I should go to the cafeteria to the store. I'm somewhat taken aback on my own leisure. If I have time to waste, I'd better go to the cafeteria where Arihiko is. I begin walking towards the cafeteria. On the way there, a familiar face waves and runs up to me. Thank goodness! I've been looking for you, Tono-kun. Oh, CL-senpai. Hello. I feel embarrassed for some reason. It's something like that, yeah. Hold on. It's a little tired. What the hell did you do to my drink? America. I feel embarrassed for some reason and return her unusual greeting. Yes, hello. We've already met once today, so I guess it's not proper to say hello. A small smile floats on a senpai's face, as if she's found something amusing. Yeah, now that you mention it, I guess you're right. Oh, sorry. That was him. There you go. Yes, hello. Well, we've already met once today, so I guess it's not proper to say hello. A small smile floats on a senpai's face as if she's found something amusing. Yeah, now that you mention it, I guess you're right. I avert my eyes and give a lukewarm reply, becoming increasingly embarrassed. I wonder. I should be used to speaking to senpai like this, but for some reason I'm getting embarrassed. Tonopin, do you have some urgent business? Yeah, and it doesn't have to do with you, bro. Get away from me. You seem a bit unsettled. No, nothing like that. I don't, but for some reason, every move feels unfamiliar. I can't calm down. It's nothing. More importantly, senpai, you said you were looking for me. Do you need me for something? Well, I wanted to thank you for this morning, so I was looking for you. For this morning? You mean the courtyard? Of course. Sorry to ask, but are you going to have lunch? Yes, it really is just this side. Well, people usually eat at lunchtime. Great! Then we can eat together. I'll treat you as thanks for this morning. Let's go to the cafeteria. Huh? Senpai smiles. Grabbing my wrist, she starts to walk. It's strange enough for a third year like senpai to walk down the second year hallway, but this attracts even more attention. The gazes of the students in the hall fall upon senpai and me, and a murmur of conversation starts. Whoa, wait just a second. It's alright, you don't have to. I quickly shake off her arm. I only did what I did this morning on a whim. There's no need for you to thank me. I draw back from senpai, well aware of how flushed my face is. There's no need to be reserved. Work should be rewarded. So please, let me treat you. Senpai grabs a hold of my arm again. She's very touchy, isn't she? That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, I just couldn't say that I'm embarrassed to be with her because we stand out so much. Granted, she has blue hair. Come on, there won't be any seats left if we don't hurry. I'll listen to the details after we get to the cafeteria. Senpai starts walking, pulling my arm with a tug. Like, imagine you're in high school, right? You're back in high school, or if you're in high school now, you know, whoever's watching. Me, I haven't been in high school in over half a decade, so I know it sounds like a monk, but well, no, that's true. I'm not uncle. I'm definitely not like a young adult anymore. Definitely not. But yeah, no. The point of that is that, what's it called? Imagine you're in American high school and you're like a sophomore or something, and then a junior comes up to you and it's like, hey, you wanna go get lunch together? Because like, it's way different. The implications are significantly different when you're a freshman and a senior is doing that, let alone a super senior. That's disgusting. That's weird. The gap between a junior and a sophomore, like that's not a big gap. It's a year at most, 2 years depending on how old you were, like when you got into school. Like at most I would say 2 years, but that's it really. But if you're an 18-year-old ogling a 14-year-old, that's weird. That's strange. You are an adult. You need to stop that. But with this, it's like, okay, I can kind of see it. And so with saying that, I'm putting myself in Nishiki's shoes when I was his age around there, like a sophomore. I think I was like 15 around the time. I'd be so flustered if a girl who, by my accounts at that age, I would consider pretty, I'll be so flustered. And I don't, honestly, because of that, I don't blame him for his reaction here. Because, like, not only is she doing that, she's grabbing and tugging his arm, and it's like, yo, like, woman, have some restraint. I am just a boy. Oh my goodness, he's really getting dragged around, bro. The fact that I've seen multiple scenes with Seo at this point, 1, 2, 3, like, it really just shows how much she actually really likes Shiki. It's crazy. Anyway, any further questions would bring more stares from the people around us in the hall. I don't know what Senpai's planning, but I peacefully accompanied her to the cafeteria. Almost all the seats in the cafeteria are taken. Oh, and by the way, I'm not using a guide from this point forward. Like, for my first run of the CO route, I don't want to use a guide for it. I want to go in blind, and then once I go back and try to get the other ending, I'll use a guide there. And I also do want to make clear, I didn't use a guide for Arcade route up until I finished it. I went through it mostly blind. The only reason I wasn't blind was because my friend told me a lot about this game before I played it, like 3 years of conversation. But don't worry, it's not marring my experience in any way. Anyways, almost all the seats in the cafeteria are taken. I had spent about 10 minutes in the hallways, first spaced out, then talking with Senpai. So empty cafeteria seats are pretty much non-existent. I'll stand in line, Tano-kun, so please go get some seats. Is there any food you don't like? If there is, now's the time to let me know. No, there isn't. I'm not picky with food, surprisingly. Interesting. I'm definitely picky. Very well. I won't take long. Senpai lines up with everyone else. Top of that, she's a foreign exchange student too, like, it's insane. Seems my only choice is to obediently accept that she'll be treating me. But there aren't any seats left. I look around the bustling cafeteria. You can't find even 2 seats at this hour, let alone 2 seats together. I sigh. There, plain as day, is a table with not only 2, not 3, but 4 unoccupied seats. There's only 1 student sitting at the table. It seems he's noticed me while I was looking around for a seat. Oh, Toto! The student vigorously waving his hand is my dear classmate with the dyed orange hair. Arihiko. My head hurts. But there isn't anywhere else to sit, so I have no choice but to return the wave and walk towards the table where my friend is sitting. Yep. Oh, interesting, okay. That is the same, alright. Or that isn't the same. Yeah, you're late, whatever. Told you I had a special guest. What the hell were you been up to? Arihiko begins to complain as soon as we were face to face. Yeah, come to think of it. You did. So who is it? Huh. About that. She promised me yesterday she'd come, but declined this morning. She said she had someone she wanted to thank for something, so she's busy. She'll be busy this lunchtime. Ariko sighs as he eats his shikara udon. Someone she wanted to thank. Could it be me, would it? Those words catch my attention. Ariko, that special guest would have happened to be a 3rd-year student, would she? Whoa! Ariko's body jumps in shock. A rather energetic girl wearing glasses. Whoa! Ariko begins quivering. Ariko, there is no need to be doing that. The students at a table around us stand up as if to make a fast escape. Are you a psychic? Ariko points at me fearfully. They're just friends. They're just having some banter. That's it, really. I will say, when I do make a video on this game, one of the things I gotta mention is the soundtrack. There's like 6 songs. It's really not much of a soundtrack at all, which is unfortunate because I know this is made on like a shoestring budget, but it really shows the difference between this game and Tsukihime Remake, because man, that's like a 72 song soundtrack. Such a crazy upgrade. Nah, that doesn't mean I'm psychic. Sorry to keep you waiting. Sorry to keep you waiting. Good to see you found a seat, Tanaka. There. Senpai arrives with a smile, carrying a silver tray. Eriko's eyes are wide open in surprise. Huh? Inoue-kun. What a coincidence. Still smiling, Senpai takes her seat. Eriko gives a choked response. Here you go, Tanaka. Please, eat until you're full. Even after all this time, I still can't shake off her smile. Alright. Sure. In that case, thanks for the food. Taking Arihiko's dumbfounded stare in stride, I sit down. It's funny, this game really sets you up to go with the ARC and CO route, which granted, that's what you're supposed to do. Those two are the main route that you're supposed to play first, and then Far Side, you'll see, you know, with the other girls that have showed up so far. But they will come when they come, so not to worry. Where is it? Senpai sits in front of me while Arihiko sits beside me. Ikidakimasu! Ikidakimasu! Putting my hands together with a clap, I look down at the tray Senpai brought me. On the menu is curry rice, and curry udon. What? Why? Two? Huh? Let me get a curry gold rice and beans. I don't want to get a curry rolled rice and beans. I know Lil Uzi Vert dropped music today. Let's see. That's so whack. Why only on Apple Music, man? That's so lame. Gatekeeping music, bro. Come on. We have got to do better. Anyways, Senpai? Yes? What is it, Tanaka? About this. What's going on? What do you mean? It's lunch, isn't it? What else does it look like? What else, you say? But all I see is curry. Yeah, it's curry. Senpai laughs happily. The problem is, they all look like curry. There's 3 dishes. Of course. You're a boy, so you eat a lot. I'll just have one, so please take whatever you like. Okay. In that case, I'll take the curry rice and curry udon. The other choice is hell. Make sure to finish it, Tanaka. After all, you aren't picky with food, are you? There isn't a shred of antagonism in Senpai's smile, nor is it some kind of joke. She truly had good intentions. Yes. Itadakimasu. I think it's a curry with my curry rice with my spoon in despair. And then, Tono-kun! From beside me came the cry of a dead man being reborn. How are you gonna ignore your dear best friend? Ariko's elbow sinks into the side of my stomach with a thud. Yo, Ariko. Yo, you better chill out, bro. You're not that type of guy, are you? Inui-kun, do you know Tono-kun? Do I know him? We've been best friends since middle school. My best friend hits the table with a bang for emphasis. Really? The person who helped me this morning was Tono-kun. Oh yeah? If you had told me his name, I would have brought him here. So this guy do something for you? Yeah, he helped me fix my splints. Huh? Excuse me, sorry. Oh man, I almost just choked. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for that. It was water. I drank water and it went down the wrong pipe. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta pause for a second. Alright, sorry about that. Just set some fries in the air fryer. So there you go. Back to it. Huh? He helped you fix your shin splints? Ariko's frowned suspiciously. Well, I guess you would consider helping someone fix their shin splints a bit odd. No, fixing splints. Please don't make me angry when I'm eating. See how Senpai gets angry. Yeah, definitely a lot of favoritism towards Shiki. She seems to be someone you can never tire of watching. Fixing splints? Ah, the splints in the courtyard. You were at it again? Okay, yeah, that is Arihiko. Okay. Fixing splints. Oh, the splints in the courtyard. You're at it again. You sure enjoy that kind of thing, senpai, but you'd be better off if you gave up. Keep doing things like that and the teacher will start expecting you to do them. That's alright. I do it because I enjoy it. You shouldn't talk about the teachers like that, you know? They really care about the school. I guess they probably do, yeah. Finding it difficult to follow the conversation. Senpai, you don't... Huh? Senpai, don't tell me that you normally do that sort of thing. Yeah, didn't you know, Tono? Or... Oh, sorry. Senpai, don't tell me that you normally do that sort of thing. Yeah, didn't you know, Tono? Seo Senpai's so handy they call her the shadow president of the student council. No, I was asking Senpai. Wait, never mind. What on earth is the shadow president? Is she strong? I ask with my eyes. Yeah, Ariko responds with an exaggerated nod. She's quite something. Totally unlike the student council, which is the student council in name only. She's a third year who'll solve anything for you if you ask her. Even got a fan club amongst the first years. And if something happens, the teachers all rely on her. There isn't a single teacher who complains about what senpai. It's so funny hearing this, because Seo just leaves, and they don't remember her for a single second because she's an executor, which we'll be learning more about in this route. So I'm really excited to see. I do know a decent amount about it because executors are pretty common in Fate in general. Well, I guess Time Mood in general, excuse me. So. Ariko speaks with pride as if he was talking about himself. Wow, Seo Senpai sure is amazing. Even the teachers rely on you. I look at Senpai impressed. Yes. Thank you. Senpai turns bright red, embarrassed. Senpai churns her curry rice with her spoon. I guess it's to hide her embarrassment, but it reminds me of the enemy I have to face. Curry rice by itself is fine, but after that awaits curry udon. My doctor warned me not to eat too much, but I don't think there's anything else in the situation that I can do. So I start to dig into the rice. Nom nom. Having decided to try to finish one dish quickly, I direct all my attention to the rice. Meanwhile, Senpai and Arihiko begin talking about their own homes for some reason. It was a lot longer than what it was before, wasn't it? Yeah, significantly longer, honestly. I guess we really get more of a front-loaded look into CL's side of the story here. Interesting how it plays out. Apparently, Senpai is quite close to school. We're going through the main street in the park. So Tono-kun, where do you live? Huh? I silently eat my food when Senpai peering at me asks me a completely unrelated question. Where? Why do you ask, Senpai? You already heard where I live, right, Tono-kun? I think it's unfair if I don't know where your house is. Unfair? Worry about the strangest things, Senpai. It's not strange. If I don't know where you live, I can't visit you if something happens, right? Yeah. Yeah, so going back to what I was saying earlier about like, oh, putting myself in Shiki's shoes for a minute. If one of my friends, or no, not even friends, you just know her by proxy, I would say like at most an associate. If she was like, what would I do if I don't know where you live and if something happened I need to find you? That's odd. That's very odd. Especially with how insistent she's been all day. This is concerning. It's very concerning. I stopped eating the rice, the curry rice. I have a feeling that something has been said that I should be jubilant about. Like, when you look at it without the tint on the glasses, that's like, oh, I think she likes me. It is really concerning. But if you look at it like, oh, I think she likes me, then yeah, you should be excited about that, I guess. Visit? You mean come and visit me if I catch a cold or something? No, I wouldn't. I don't have any plans to visit at the moment. Smiling senpai replies instantly, as if stating the obvious. Seems like the euphoria is premature. Senpai doesn't seem to have any unusual intentions, but then again, it's still an unusual question. I see now. It's just the way she is. I guess I have to tell you. Yeah, my house is nearby too. Only a 40-minute walk. There's a residential district on top of a hill. Just go a little further and you're there. Oh yeah. You're moving today, right? Haruko strikes his hand on the desk. There you go. Senpai tilts her head slightly. Moving? Tono-kun, were you a transfer student? Huh? Senpai asks a strange question. Haruko meets my gaze. Listen, I've been here since the first year. We've known each other since then, right? Why are you asking if I'm a transfer student now? Huh? Oh, okay, it's him. Got confused. Listen, I've been here since the first year. We've known each other since then, right? Are you asking if I'm a transfer student now? And this is where you see an inconsistency, right? See an inconsistency. That arc route really showed us. CO hasn't been here the entire time. And you wonder why. And then you see we're wrong. But yeah, anyways, so you're asking if I'm a transfer student now? But Tono-kun, you moved yesterday, so moving doesn't automatically make you a transfer student. I'm just changing my address, not my school. Yeah, that is normal. That has happened before. Like, at least in my life, I remember. But living with some relatives in a neighboring town, I'm just going back to my real home, that's all. Senpai, who wears the look of surprise, seems to understand. I see, you only changed your residence. So now you live in the outskirts of town? Yeah. It's that colorful place on top of the hill. Moving there today. Huh. Could that possibly be the Tano-san mansion? Senpai asked with some hesitation. The Western-style house at the top of the hill is probably seen as something special by the residents of this town. I haven't been there for 8 years, but even in my memories, the Tono mansion was always ridiculously large. Yeah, that's right. I don't think it's the right place for me either, but it's too late now that I'm done moving. You seem too happy about it. Is that a good nor bad? I don't quite understand it either. Well, even if it's your house, it's been 8 years, right? I can understand if you're feeling strange. But I feel like someone else's house for a while. Wonder if that's so. I haven't gone back yet, so I don't know. Well, I'm a bit relaxed since I'm always got a refuge at your place. Yeah, right. My house is no refuge of yours. When you come over during the holidays, my sister treats you better than me. That's probably only because Arihiko has terrible behavior, but I refrain from telling him that in the interest of preventing the conversation from getting any worse. To be honest, it's not pleasant to have my home raised as a topic of conversation. Well, you two certainly get along well. Senpai peers at Arihiko and me. No way. Me and Tono would never help each other, no matter how much trouble we're in. That's a lie. In other words, we're enemies, mademoiselle. Haruko says in a fed-up tone. I'm getting pretty fed up myself with this pseudo-foreignerisms too. But your relationship is so good that Tono-kun has stayed over at your house before, right? Doesn't that mean that you get along really well? You're wrong, senpai. That damn Tono's too reserved toward his parents, and he come over to my place every vacation. He's reserved towards them because they're taking care of him. That's why he comes over to my place where we conveniently have an empty room. Since he looks pretty decent, my sister would take a liking to him. He shamelessly comes to stay with us without paying a cent. Reiko's fist trembles as if saying, unforgivable. Taking care, Tono? Oh. Reiko clamps a hand over his mouth. Sorry. I should have thought before I spoke. It's okay. You didn't say anything bad. Oh. I continued my food without looking at Arihiko. Really? Yeah, you're right. If you complain about that, you'll be in for some punishment. Rico nods to himself in agreement. His overwhelming optimism is something I'm truly envious of. This is one long-ass lunch, bro. Ooh, it's almost time, actually. I'm sorry, Tono-kun. Did you not get along with your previous family? No, that's not it. He has no problem with the Arimas. Oh, that's not it. He has no problem with the Arimas. Oh, the Arimas are the family that took care of him. They're really nice people, and from what I could tell, they're a happy family. Even so, he refused to be their adopted kid, and he escaped to my place every vacation. Sheesh. What were you not satisfied with anyway? Something I wasn't satisfied about. I just said I received so much from them already, I didn't want to be a further burden on them. I finished my rice as I reply. Now only the curry udon is left. It's okay, senpai. Sorry for making you listen to something so boring. Not at all. I'm sorry for asking you something so strange. Senpai forces herself to look cheerful. The topic might be fine for a long-time friend like Arihiko, but a complex matter like this will only be troublesome for senpai. And to prove my point, senpai sits there uneasily. Oh. Interesting, okay. Senpai, sorry, but I got something private to talk to Tono about. Would you mind leaving? Hariko has no problems making such an offensive request. Isn't that phrase a direct way of saying we don't want you, senpai, so get lost? What do you think you're saying? We can discuss those things anywhere. And senpai's still finishing her lunch. Despite all the talking with Arihiko, senpai has finished her rice anyway. No, I understand. Well, then I'll be leaving. Senpai lowers her head in a quick bow and leaves. Only Arihiko and I remain at the table. I sigh. Well, it looks like senpai was having a hard time too, so it was for the best. But you really were pushing it there, Arihiko. Well, it's not like I had a choice. Anyways, I guess I'll take the role of the guy who she ends up disliking. Interesting. Wow. Really interesting. I didn't know that about Arihiko. Arihiko surfs away at his shikara udon. Seems it's gone cold. While we were talking to senpai. Sorry, you were trying to hit on senpai, weren't you? Of course. She's probably the #1 girl at her school. Poor Satsuki. But if she's the type to care about something like that, then she's not worth it. Oh yeah, we do have something to talk to you about in private. Riko's voice turned serious. I split my chopsticks with a snap and began to eat my udon. What's wrong? Why so serious all of a sudden? I'll let you know right now that I don't have any money. From today onwards, I'm going to be living life as a penniless student. There you go. Let me pause that for a second. I'll be back. There you go. No, just wait for the... Alright, it's not that, damn it. What I want to know is this. What's going on with you till now? What do you mean? Yeah. That was a really long cutscene, now thinking about it. Like, because adding that on top of this, now this cutscene isn't long at all, but everything beforehand, yeah, like, that's decently long. I imagine. Oh yeah, I'm not using a guide. I forgot. I imagine. Yeah, I imagine if I stay at the whoa. There you go. Stay in school a little longer. Skip. There you go. Because I have the hearts with CL, I get the other scene. I was banking on that. Eh? I'm just a little surprised at how calm. Oh yeah. I wonder if this is any different then. I was just a little surprised at how calm you were about all this, Tonoka. Really? Well, yeah. Okay, this is different. Really? Well, my family is a strict one, so I'm used to these kinds of things. More importantly, Senpai, didn't you have something you wanted to talk to me about? I do. The continuation of what we were talking about during lunch. What were we talking about during lunch? You mean about my family? Senpai nods to indicate a yes. If you don't mind, I would like to hear more about it. I was curious about it since we stopped halfway. It's not that I mind, but hearing about my family is very interesting. It'd be a waste of time. I don't mind if it's not interesting, I just want to hear about it. You sure are eccentric, Senpai. Maybe I am, Senpai laughs. Alright then. Let's continue from before. Alright then, let's continue from before. You said you moved to your home. What do you mean by that? Senpai asked, full of curiosity. Well, the conversation this afternoon must have been pretty fragmented for Senpai, since she didn't know any of the circumstances. Let's see. Basically, I'm a guy who's been disinherited. I was seriously injured after getting caught up in a traffic accident when I was 9 years old. The injuries themselves somehow healed, but after that I easily collapsed from anemia and threw out my food. That's why I was entrusted to my relatives, the Arimas, while I recuperated. So in other words, the Arimas have been your parents who raised you since you were 9, right? That's right. I knew my old man hated me for some reason, and that once I had been entrusted to the Arimas, I would never go back home. Go back to the Tona mansion, that is. That's why, well, I thought I'd just continue to live as a son for the Arimas forever. That's what I thought, but my old man kicked the bucket recently. That's when they told me to return to the mansion, now that my old man is no longer there, and I finally agreed. And that pretty much is my domestic situation. I have my story like that. CL Senpai gives a nod slightly. A little nod silently. May I ask just one thing? Sure, if I can answer it. Go ahead. Alright then, I'll ask. Did you dislike your previous family? My previous family? The Rimas who raised me as my parents? My mother and father who weren't my real parents. The unfamiliar building which without a doubt was home to strangers. But completely regardless of that. No, I liked them. There were people who didn't care that I wasn't related to them by blood. They were so warm to me that I felt bad about being depressed about myself. And for them to love me no matter what, I didn't think it was a bad thing. I was loved by these people. That's why soon, even one day sooner, I've truly become a family to them. I've been telling myself those words since I was young. Since a very, very long time ago. Over and over, I swore till I would practically pass out. Just like Arihiko said, I don't have a single complaint about the Arima family. They treated me well, and I think I responded to their affection too. Between us, even though I knew we were just playing at being family, even if it was all just an act, I didn't feel any pain. No, I was happy instead. In a way, I had considered the Arima parents and me to be the ideal nuclear family. But it was no good, was it? Yeah. Despite everything, there was a line I couldn't cross. This isn't your real family, no matter what I did. I couldn't get those words out of my mind. I knew that I should have been ignoring it, but I just couldn't do it. I don't know if you call it a childhood experience, but it had already become like a curse to me. Somehow, no matter where I was, I felt like a stranger to my family. Senpai is silent. Avoiding my gaze, she huddles her shoulders apologetically. See? It was boring after all, right? That's why I said it would be a waste of time. No, that's not true. It was a very meaningful story. Senpai forces a smile and tries to defuse the situation. But it was a little surprising because I had thought of you as an easygoing person. Well, I basically am a pretty easygoing person. My personal philosophy to enjoy the present as much as possible. People are happier enjoying what's to come rather than being concerned about what happened before, right? Well, actually, that was an opinion I had inherited from Arihiko. Enjoy what is to come. That sounds nice. Senpai sipped her tea with a gentle smile. I followed Senpai's example and placed my lips on the cup. With a slurp, the bitter tea washes down my throat, and with just a hint of sweetness. There you go. Girl by the window. That's probably Satsuki. Over here. It's probably over here. Haki is the only person I've seen since then. I can't remember all the details because it's been 8 years, but there were other children at the mansion around the same age as me. I don't remember their names, but there were 2 girls who were twins. Father has once said that they didn't have any relatives, so he took them to work as servants. That's weird. We played together so often when we were small, but I can't remember their names. I closed my eyes and cast my mind back. I should be able to remember. She was a girl who was always cheerful. So cheerful that you would become cheerful just by looking at her. A girl with a carefree personality who was loved by everyone at the mansion. Because she was close to my age, I got along well with her. And it seemed like every day we would run around the garden together. Let's play together, Shiki-chan, she would say. I can remember her taking me out of my room after I secluded myself inside. She would often laugh and take Shyakuya's hand, trying to make her play with us. Maybe she was older than the both of us. She would guide me and Akiya to play together, but once we started playing, she would just watch over us. Even Akiya's tutor, the harsh butler, would say, I don't mind, as long as... Yeah. I know who that is. I don't mind as long as it's with you guys. And let Akiya out to play, if there was no helping it. In contrast to the girl, there was the other one. On the second floor. While we played in the garden, there was always a girl looking down at us every time I turned to look at the mansion. She was the twin of that cheerful girl, but she would always gaze at us expressionlessly. The girl would never try to leave the house. All she would do is watch us with those cold eyes. Well, in the end, I only ended up talking a little with her. One of those girls is still at the mansion. When I think about that, I take a white ribbon out of my bag. An old white ribbon that the girl gave me at the very end. 8 years ago. After I was involved in the accident. The day I was entrusted to the Arima family. Right before I was to leave the mansion, the girl gave me this for some reason. I'm just lending it to you, so be sure to return it. Just saying something along those lines, she ran off. Afterwards, I was quickly found by one of the servants and taken to the front entrance. With no one to see me off, I walked out of the gates to the giant mansion while the Arima lady held my hand. It was my last memory of when I left the Tono mansion 8 years ago. the ribbon in the back of my bag. It's been 8 years after all. Not only do I not know if they're still at the mansion, I can't remember their names. To make things worse, I can't remember which girl gave me the ribbon. Still, it's not like it was some important promise or anything. I want to keep the promise as long as I still remember it. I agree to return to the mansion because Akia is now all there by herself. Hey, there all by herself. If I left her there for 8 years, pushing out responsibility onto her while I selfishly... Wow, I can't talk. I left her there for 8 years, pushing all responsibility onto her while I selfishly lived freely. I'm going back because I feel guilty for what I did to her. I didn't exactly plan to use it as an opportunity to do so, but if that girl is still at the mansion, I want to properly fulfill the promise from 8 years ago. This is stuff that is very important. Very important. But it's also a matter of like it's not the right route for it. So we will not be looking at that. It's huge. The words escaped my mouth when I reached the gate. For someone like me used to living in a normal house, the Tono Mansion seems well out of reality. What if I rushed into this? No. Too late to start regretting things now. The gates are unlocked. I push them open and head towards the mansion doors. They tower oppressively, bearing down on any visitors. The iron double doors and unmatching doorbell. Alright. Read that all wrong. Beside the iron double doors is an unmatching doorbell. Shaking off the nervousness as I press it. There's an ineffective ding-dong chime from the doorbell. The oppressive silence continues for a few seconds. Then the sound of pattering footsteps behind the door indicates someone's presence. We've been waiting for you. Oh. The door opens with a creak. Inside the lobby, I remembered. Inside it's the lobby I remembered, and a young girl in an apron. Thank goodness. You're so late, I was beginning to worry that you'd gotten lost. I was thinking about going out to meet you if you hadn't arrived by sunset. The girl in the anachronistic? I don't think I've ever heard that word before. Ah, okay. Just old-fashioned. Out of place. The girl in the anachronistic apron smiles warmly. No, that's, I'm so taken aback by her outdated mode of dress that I can't even form proper sense. Perhaps attributing my hesitance to distrust, the girl tilts her head a little. You're Shiki-sama, right? Or aren't you? Yeah, but you don't have to call me Sama. You are, right? Oh, please don't scare me like that. I was beginning to think I made another mistake back there. She gives a good-natured laugh. I have no basis for this, but she fits the image perfectly. Could it be that you're the girl who played together with us when we were small? I inquire tentatively. She gives a full smile, looking truly happy. Come, you must be tired, right? Please, do come in. Akiya-sama's waiting for you in the sitting room. The girl quickly crosses the lobby and heads towards the sitting room. Turning back as if she just remembered something, she makes a bow, a full smile on her face. Welcome home, Shiki-sama. Her greeting is accompanied by her flower-like smile. I can't think of any reply, so I just follow her hesitantly. Guided by the girl, I headed to the sitting room. If it's just I'm seeing it for the first time. I don't know if I've forgotten about it in the last 8 years, if they have refurbished it since then. Either way, it feels like someone else's house now, and it's unsettling. As I'm looking around the sitting room, the maid in the apron lowers her head in a quick bow. I brought Shiki-sama with me. Well done. You may return to the kitchen, Kohaku. Thank you. It seems the maid say Miss Kohaku. Kohaku-san gives a small bow as if to say farewell and leaves the sitting room. This leaves me and the two girls that I recognize. It's been a long time, Nissan, says the girl with the long black hair and sharp eyes. All my thought processes stop at once. My mind goes blank and I can't think of any words of greeting. All I can do is nod with a yeah. Although it can be helped. This Akiya that I had not seen in 8 years is not the Akiya I remember. She's completely transformed into a proper young lady of a noble family. Nissan? The black-haired girl tilts her head slightly. Pathetic all I can say are dumb-sounding things. My mind is turning into somersaults as I try to recognize the girl before me as Akiya. It seems like Akiya already recognizes me as her brother. You do not look well. Would you like to rest before we talk? Akiya throws a sharp glance in my direction. Is it just my imagination? But she looks like she's in a bad mood. No, I'm alright. I was just surprised at how much you've changed, Akiya. People do change over the course of 8 years, Nissan. We're at an age of change. Or did you think we would remain like back then forever? What is this? I can feel the thorns in Akiya's words. No, you've definitely changed, Akiya. You've become more beautiful than before. That isn't flattering. That's how I really feel. And, indeed, but you on the other hand, Have not changed much at all. Aki answers coldly, her eyes closed. Well, I came prepared for something like this. It is as I had thought. Yuzaki does not think well of me. If you're feeling well, let's finish our conversation. You have yet to hear about the details why you were called back here, Nissan. I heard nothing more than a sudden come back to the mansion, though I found out in the papers the old man had passed away. If the head of a major company dies, it definitely makes it in the financial papers. Word of Tono Makihisa's death reached his son, Tonoshiki, via the newspaper after the funeral. The irony in that. Even though his relatives haven't told him, this disinherited son could pick up the news of his father's death merely by buying a 100 yen newspaper. It might be cynical of me to say, but the world has certainly become a convenient place. I've already read this before, but whatever. There's a reason why the game didn't let me skip it, so I'm so sorry. It's my fault that you did not get the news about father. Akia quietly lowers her head. It's alright. By the way, it's not like he would come back from the dead if I went. That's nothing you should be worried about. I am sorry. It's somewhat comforting to hear you say that. Akia's face is serious, but this is not a topic I care much about. A funeral is a ceremony for those who cannot detach their feelings for the deceased to achieve such detachment. For someone like me who cut off such feelings a long time ago, there's no need. Calling you back here was my idea. It would be odd for the eldest son of the Tonos to be trusted to the Arimas forever. Now that father has passed away, the only Tonos by blood are you and I, Nissan. I don't know what father was thinking when he entrusted you to the Arimas, but he's no longer with us, so there's no longer any need for you to live with them. That's why I had you come back here. It's all well and good, but I'm quite surprised you were able to get our relatives to agree to this. Wasn't it they who came up with the idea of leaving me with the Arimas in the first place? That may be so, but now I am the head of the Tono family. I declined every one of the proposals from our relatives. I'd like you to continue living here, Nissan, but this is a place of rules. You will avoid living the overly casual lifestyle you've been leading up till now. I'm afraid that isn't going to happen, Akia. There's no way I can go back to some well-mannered gentleman now. Not that I want to. I will not ask more of you, but do try, or do try to. Or are you saying you're unable to do what I already have? Akia shoots me a cold look. Feels like she's hitting me with her grudge against me for leaving her here for the last 8 years. Alright, I get it. I'll try my best. Akia just glares at me, or stares at me, as if she doesn't quite believe me. You do not need to try, as long as you got the results. Her pose is dignified, her words merciless. Let's get back to the topic. Right now, you and I are the only ones living here. I do not care. There are too many people around, so I cleared everyone out. Is there a reason why the game didn't let me skip this? It was all mostly the same. I guess it's because of the Kohaku intro? Yeah, I already read this before. Whatever, I'll give it a read, honestly. Just to be sure. Alright, anyways. Let's get back to the topic. Right now, you and I are the only ones living here. I do not care to have too many people around, so I cleared everyone out. Hold on a second. Aki, you cleared everyone out? You wouldn't want to run into one of our relatives in the mansion, would you, Nissan? I have put off most of the servants, but there are enough for you and I, so there are no problems. Wait, no problems? You're gonna get attacked at our family meeting if you do something like that. Oh, please be quiet. Rather than have the mansion overflowing with people, wouldn't you feel more relaxed with the two of us here? Well, it's true that I would feel relaxed, but you've only just become the head of the family, Akia. If you go around abusing your powers like some kind of dictator, our relatives are not going to keep quiet. You're an old man to go against their opinions. Indeed, as my father entrusted you to the Arimas. I, on the other hand, have despised them ever since I was a child. I'm not going to put up with their whining any longer. I'm not going to put up... Akia, look. Enough, you just listen. You don't have to worry about me. Please just worry about your own life from now on, Nissan. I can see it's going to be difficult for you in many ways. Akia says suddenly, looking away. A little. Now then, just anything you don't understand, ask her, Hisui. She looks at the girl standing by her side. The girl called Hisui bows expressionlessly. This is Hisui. She will be your personal maid from now on. Is that acceptable? The personal maid? You mean... In other words, he's your servant. Akia declares as if it were obvious. I can't believe it. Fitting with the western style of the house, the girl in the maid outfit stands there as if it was natural to do so. Oh, I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid, you know. I need a servant. I can care of myself. When I do the cooking and laundry. Akia's pretty sharp at pointing these things out. Anyway, now that you return to this house, you will obey my directions. I don't know how you lived at the Arima house, but you're living in the Tono house now. Please accept everything given to you. I can't say anything and my eyes drift towards Hisui. As expected, she simply looks back at me, expressionlessly like a doll. Well then, Hisui. Please show Nissan to his room. Yes, my lady. Hisui approaches me with a shadow-like lack of presence. I will guide you to your room, Shiki-sama. Hisui heads towards the lobby. Sighing, I head off towards the lobby too. We enter the lobby. This mansion is split into east and west wings, with the lobby in the middle. The lobby is like a bird whose wings are the halls extending diagonally to the east and west. Each wing is about the size of a small hospital. Remember, the house is constructed symmetrically so both the east and west wings have the same floor plan. Your room is this way, Shiki-sama. Hisui climbs up a flight of stairs. Seems like my room is on the second floor. Come to think of it, the servant's room should be on the first floor of the west wing. That's probably where Hisui and Kohaku's rooms are. Outside, the sun is already set. The girl in the maid uniform walks down a long, dimly lit hallway without a word. Kinda feels like a wonderland. Without thinking, I let my thoughts slip out. Did you say something, Shiki-sama? Hisui stops and looks back at me. Nah, I'm just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. After staring at me, Hisui bows and starts walking again. Is this my room? Yes. We are still here, wow. If you are displeased with it, I can arrange a different one for you. No, there's no way I could be displeased with this. It's just a little, no, really too fancy for me. Oh, whoa, I did not mean to. There you go. Shiki-sama? It's fine. I'm glad to use this room. Understood. This room has not been touched since 8 years ago, so I do not believe you will find anything unsatisfactory with it. There's something a little odd about the way Hisui said that. It's as if she was implying this is my room once. Hey, Is this by any chance my room? My old room? That's what I've been told. Hisui inclines her head to the side slightly. I feel relieved. Seems that this girl can express emotion after all. Well, it might be not. Well, it might be now that you mention it. I do remember it faintly, so it must be so. I can't feel any sense of familiarity about this place at all, but I guess that's what it's like after you leave a place for 8 years. I can't get settled here, though. I was living in a 6.5 mat-sized room until this morning. It's like I'm staying in some high-class hotel. I understand how you feel, but please try to get used to it. From today onwards, you are the eldest son of the townhouse, Shiki-sama. You're right. Gotta do my best so I at least look like I at least look like it on the outside. With a thump, I drop my bag on the table and stretch my back. I've been feeling a little stressed out with everything that's happened so far. But I guess I got no choice but to adjust from today onwards. Shiki-sama, all of your luggage has been brought here. Is there anything more you require? No, not really. Why do you ask? There was very little delivered. If there's anything you need, I can have it prepared, so please do not hesitate to ask. I see. No, I don't need anything more for now. I don't have much luggage to begin with. My luggage is just this bag, these glasses, and the textbook in my bag, and that white ribbon with an unidentified owner. That's all. Ah. That's right. I haven't asked her the important thing yet. Can I ask you something, Hisui? Yes. What is it, Shiki-sama? I'm sorry if I'm mistaken about this, but you and Kohaku-san are sisters, right? For an instant, surprise flashes in Hisui's expressionless eyes. Hold on, give me 1 second. There you go. There you go. Okay. Alright, anyways, back to it. For an instant, surprise flashes in Hisui's expressionless eyes. Yes, Kaku is my older sister. Really? Great. And that means you two must be the girls who once lived here. I'm so happy that I inadvertently raised my voice. In direct contrast to my joy, Hisui does not move. Hisui? You and Kohaku-san were the children taken in here, aren't you? You used to play together. I wonder if you remember. I close my mouth as soon as I speak. No. The girl I had played with together. The girl I played together with was the bright and cheerful one. The one who just gazed at us with those cold eyes has to be. I play with your sister quite often. Hisui? Yes, I know. 2 years before you went to live with the Orima house at the Orima household, Makihisa-sama took Nisan and I. Hisui speaks as if disinterested. It's good that I know Hisui and Kohaku-san are twins from my memories, but it seems Hisui doesn't think much of it. I see. I didn't talk to you much Sorry for getting so worked up. You have nothing to apologize for, Shiki-sama. I must apologize for my rudeness to you when I was younger. Hisui lowers her head. I feel really uneasy. I know Hisui doesn't mean to make me feel bad, but I don't know how to respond when a girl the same age as me says that to me. Do you have any other requests, Shiki-sama? No, nothing in particular. Very well. I shall come call you in an hour's time. Please relax until then. As expected, Hisui says everything with an expressionless face. By 1 hour later, she must make dinner. But even if she tells me to relax, how would I do that here? The clock says it's around 6 o'clock. Usually I'd be watching TV in the sitting room around this time, but having serious doubts as to whether there's any such thing in this mansion. Hisui. Well, it's kind of a trivial thing to ask about, but is there any television in this mansion? A television? Hisui's eyes narrow slightly. I'm the one who asked, but it really is a stupid question. If there's something wrong with asking about the presence of a TV in a luxurious mansion like this. Hisui makes a rare troubled face and stares off into space. There is no television in the sitting room. Some of the visitors did make use of one, but when they departed they packed it up with their luggage and took it back with them. So I do not believe there are any remaining. Hold on. Visitors? Like who? For how long? Relatives. The other son of the Kugamine-sama. Hold on, that's a lot. The other son of the Kugamine-sama from a branch of the family. Tozaki-sama's third daughter and her fiancé, and Kishima-sama's eldest son, came to stay for close to 3 years. 3 years, huh? Hisui, that's what you call freeloaders, not visitors. Hisui does not reply. I already read this part too. No matter what kind of people these freeloaders were, it seems that servants can't say anything bad about them. There you go. Yep. So I don't want to go to this side, but I do want to see this. So I really am curious. I want to see. Let's see. Kawakusa's room is here, isn't it? Knock, knock. I knock on her door. Kawaku-san, are you there? Yes, please hold on for a minute. I can hear her cheerful voice from inside the room. I wait for about 3 minutes. Oh my goodness. Kawaku-san opens the door and pokes her head out. Oh, it's you, Shiki-sama. What are you doing here at this time? Oh, well, I was wondering if you let me watch your TV. Eh? Kawaku-san gives me a bewildered look. Oh, well, there's no TV in this house, is there? I've been living in a normal house up until now, so it's become a daily routine for me to watch TV after dinner. I guess I can't calm down without watching it or something like that, so... The more I say it, the more I realize I'm doing something stupid. There's something not right about barging into a lady's room demanding to watch your TV. Look, even Kohaku-san is just standing there, looking Wait, no, she's not. I guess you're right. You've been living at the Arima household up until yesterday, after all. You must think this mansion must be kind of depressing after moving here all of a sudden. Kohaku-san gives a cheerful laugh. Let's see. Have you talked to Akiya-sama and Yusui-chan about this yet? Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Have you talked to Akiya-sama and Hisui-chan about this yet? You mean about coming to your room, Kohaku-san? Kohaku-san nods. No, I haven't talked to anyone about it yet. What about it? No, there's nothing. Just that I would have to turn you away if you had already talked to them about it. Only when she speaks, Kaku looks up and down the hallway. Luckily for us, there's anyone else around. Please hurry up and come in. It'd be troublesome if we're caught. Please, just sit anywhere. I'll go make some tea. Coughing to clear my throat, I take a seat. There are all sorts of little things in Kohaku-san's room. Might be thought of as a bit messy for a girl's room. There aren't really many things you could call cute. And what she does have is a lot of things that don't look very useful. Rather, it has an atmosphere of a room belonging to an orderly, scholarly person. Buried in miscellaneous objects, I find a TV. On top of the table is a remote. Maybe Kohaku-san's been waiting and watching TV until just now. Thanks for waiting. Tea is fine for you, isn't it, Shiki-sama? Ah, thank you. Please don't mind me too much. Oh no, that's not at all. I was not gonna do much to treat you. Kohaku-san says so, smiling warmly. So, the TV. What do you want to watch around this time, Shiki-sama? Or what do you watch? What do you watch around this time? There you go. I don't have any set programs in particular, but the news is a pretty basic one. I like to hear new trends and I like snob stories. Is that so? You're like a very laid-back person, so I thought you'd be reading after dinner or something. No, I don't have such refined interests. I don't consider myself laid back either, but maybe that's the impression I give of my glasses. Ah. You wear glasses, Shiki-sama. Aki-sama didn't say anything about that at all, so I was quite surprised when I saw you at the door. I see. I haven't met Akiya since I started wearing those glasses, which of course that was after he met Aoko. There you go. These glasses are just for show. There you go. I guess you could say my eyes are bad, but I think my vision is better than most people. Is that because I studied too much and went nearsighted or anything? Ah, crap. I had an intellectual image, but did I disappoint you? Not at all. I enjoy watching TV more than reading too. I'm glad that you're an energetic person, just like I thought you were. Yeah, thanks. I'm a little embarrassed. Based directly with Kohaku-san's carefree smile, I can't help but feel a little nervous. I'm sorry. You came to watch the news, didn't you? Kohaku-san switches the TV on. It's already 9 o'clock. The news, as it usually does, reports the day's events with a little exaggeration. Oh dear. Looks like there's been another one of those serial murders. Kwaku-san says to herself while sitting next to me, sounding not the least bit concerned. The news is running a special feature on the serial killers. The serial murders which began in a neighboring town are now beginning to be concentrated within this town. It's a pretty simple story. Late at night, he attacks young girls indiscriminately, and in the end, he drains their blood. He's a pervert. Seems like last night's victims. It's the 9th one so far. I wonder what the police are doing about it. Who knows? There you go. Who knows? It would seem pretty easy to catch a murderer who comes out at night, but maybe he's really careful so you can't trace him. You could be right. The clues about murderers build up as they kill more people, so if they haven't caught him even after 9 murders, must be really carefully prepared for the killings. A careful killer, huh? Aren't those killings spontaneous crimes? It's quite strange to think of them as being carefully prepared. You're right. There's no evidence left at all that maybe he's not a random killer at all. I can only think that he's got it all planned out from the start for execution. Ah, I see. Then what would be the point of killing those 9 girls? Are they friends of his? Acquaintances? Probably not. If there were connections like that, then I think the police would have realized it by now. In the end, I suppose it's an incomprehensible case without motive or connections. Kwaku-san says all this disturbing stuff with a smile. Seems like she's not really worried about this case. These murders are happening right here in his town, Kwaku-san. You're a young girl and all, so aren't you even a little scared? I'll be fine since the killer only appears late at night. If I don't go out at night, I won't run into him. Kwaku-san really is a clear thinker. Perhaps a bit of a raw explanation, but I suppose that's how mere news story should be treated. There you go. Good lord. Sorry for intruding on you. Oh, it's him again. Sorry for intruding on you. I'll be counting on you again next time I feel like watching TV. Sure, I'll be waiting. Kwaku-san looks up and down at the hallway. I'd like to escort you back to your room, but Hisui-chan is waiting there, so I'll have to say goodbye here. Okay? Jono, good night. I had no idea my time at the mansion was at 10. Apparently there's some kind of unwritten rule here that one is not to be outside of the room after 10. Still so formal here, even with the old man gone. Well, I guess it's only natural. Getting tired from my unfamiliarity with this mansion, so I obediently return to my room. When I return to my room, my bed has been made. Did you say do it while I was away? I'm glad she did, but it's more than I deserve. I scratched my cheek. Then. Are you there, Shiki-sama? I can hear Hisui's voice along with a knock on the door. Yeah, I'm here. Come in. There you go. Yep, exactly. Excuse me. Good evening. Thanks for making my bed, Hisui. Hisui quietly nods in acceptance. It feels like I'm really playing through a slice of life right now, doesn't it? Even though I know, like, obviously, like, it isn't. But, so, look at it like this, right? Sorry, I just saw... Where is it? Where are you? So, look at it like this, right? we go from starting the game over again, not the prologue. Who cares? We already did that. Uh, these two scenes are really long. Then we go from here to here. Not that long. Well, this isn't long. This is long. And these three aren't bad. I skipped this one. I skipped this one. So it doesn't matter. I skipped this one as well. Yeah. And honestly, just all three of these together, combined, are really long. Well, not even all three, all four, because this as well. This I skipped, so it doesn't even matter. But which, by the way, is cool. I managed to fill this out. It's pretty fire. Still gotta do this, and then this side as well. I'll do that when I go over to the other side, though. So much to fill out. So much to fill out, but slowly but surely, man. Slowly but surely, we're getting it done. We're getting it done. Hisui quietly nods in acceptance. As I thought, I'm not used to this. Is there anything else you want to tell me? No, nothing from me. Well, Akio-sama has instructed me to answer any questions you may have. I see. There are many things I want to ask, but I'll probably get to know them as I continue to live here. Yeah. What I want to know right now before I sleep is it true that the curfew here is 7? There you go. Okay. How long have I been going for? 3.5 hours. How far am I gone because of this? Yeah, I still can't do it. Still can't do it. Oh, I can finally do it. I can finally go to the tea ceremony room. Yes. Alrighty. Um, I think honestly, I think I'll save it there. I think I'll save it there. It's been a decently long stream. Half of it was the CL stuff, which just took that long because it was that long. Ended up dipping into some Red Garden stuff. Not too much, but a little bit. It's interesting. It's interesting stuff. That's something to look forward to once we're done with CL. Which again, CL is also fun to look forward to, so we'll see that as well. But yeah, that being said, thank y'all for watching. I really enjoyed the stream. I It's gonna bother me that I'm not finishing the arc stuff, but then again, like a lot of overlap happens with the arc stuff with the arc route, so no matter what, I'm gonna get a lot of it done as well through that. But it's just gonna bother me so much. So I was thinking of doing it off stream. I chose not to. It's gonna bother me that I'm not finishing again. Stuff, but then again, I I'm always so bad at reading chat. Always so bad at reading chat. But hey, I always appreciate the people who comment. Well, I don't see it in the beginning. I do see it at the end, at least. But hey, yeah. Anyways, uh, a good size stream. Honestly, I'm trying to keep it so we're doing like 2.5 to 3 hour streams. I don't want to do an hour and a half or anything less than 2.5 hours anymore because then we're just not making good progress. But yeah, hopefully we can make some good progress next stream. I don't know when that will be. Getting 2 streams off in the span of like 2 days on top of uploading a video as well is pretty rare for me at this point. So I hope you all enjoyed it. But I can say at the very least that we finished off Ark's route with the endings. We got both the endings, so that's good. Next stream I do gotta make a CL thumbnail because I haven't used their thumbnails at all actually. But we will. We will. So until then, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy.